We all think we know celebrities. After all, their lives are plastered all over social media and magazines. But what if I told you there's a lot more to these stars than meets the eye? From unusual jobs to bizarre hobbies, these 20 celebrities have some surprising facts you won't believe. Stick around to see the weird, the funny, and the downright shocking truths about your favorite stars. Keanu Reeves is often hailed as one of the kindest and most humble stars in Hollywood. But did you know that he secretly funds children's hospitals? For years, he's been donating large sums of money to help fund cancer research and pediatric care. But he never attached his name to it. He's helped countless kids without seeking any recognition. Now that's a hero both on and off the screen. Before Danny DeVito became the legendary actor we know today, he had a rather unusual job. He worked as a hairdresser in a mortuary, styling the hair of deceased individuals before their funerals. Imagine walking into a job interview and saying, "Yeah, I used to work with the dead." Dark? Definitely. But it also gives a unique perspective on life and death. Taylor Swift seems fearless when performing in front of thousands of fans. But there's one thing that completely freaks her out: sea urchins. During an interview, she revealed that she has a serious fear of stepping on one of these spiny creatures. In fact, she went as far as saying she's terrified of the idea of one popping up while she's swimming. Who knew this pop star had such a quirky fear?
Let's talk about your fear of sea urchins.
Don't even sea urchins.
No, come on.
Can't.
You're actually serious about this. Do you know what a sea urchin is? Do you know what they are?
If you knew what sea urchins were, you would be terrified.
Well, listen, they're just...
Kendrick Lamar is known for his deep, thought-provoking lyrics and his mastery of modern hip-hop, but he's also a huge fan of vintage vinyl records. Not only does he collect them, but he says the sound of the records helps him reconnect with the roots of music. Kendrick even has some rare finds that he considers to be treasures, and they often serve as a source of inspiration for his own music. The Rock might be known for his larger-than-life persona and intense workouts, but when he needs to unwind, he heads to his fishing farm. Yes, that's right. Dwayne Johnson owns a farm where he raises fish like bass and trout. He said that spending time there is a way for him to reconnect with nature and escape the pressures of fame. Who knew a man with such a tough exterior has a peaceful, fish-filled retreat?
Beautiful hybrid striper here on Mana Farms.
Rebel Wilson was already a rising star when something unexpected happened. She contracted malaria. While in the hospital, she had a hallucination that completely changed the course of her career. During a fever dream, she envisioned herself winning an Oscar for acting, which inspired her to seriously pursue a career in Hollywood. She credits that surreal experience as the turning point in her journey to stardom.
Well, because I had malaria and I hallucinated that I was an actress and that I was really good. And so I came back to Australia and said, guys, I'll go to law school as well, but I think I've got to pursue acting too.
Ed Sheeran is known for his catchy tunes and down-to-earth vibe. But one of the stranger things about him is his love for Legos. In fact, he sleeps with a giant Lego head by his bed. He's even said that the Lego head helps him feel comforted and grounded before he goes to sleep. Who would have thought the world's top-selling artist has a soft spot for building blocks? Christopher Walken has always been known for his eccentric roles, but his real-life past is even more bizarre. At the age of 15, Walken worked as a lion tamer in a circus. Yes, you heard that right. He trained lions and other animals and even performed in the circus ring. It's a job that's as wild as some of his movie roles.
I was in a traveling circus when I was in high school.
I didn't know this.
Lioness tamer?
You weren't a lion tamer. You were a lion tamer?
Yeah, I went in with the lion.
Ariana Grande might be known for her powerhouse vocals, but she's also famous for her fear of balloons popping. She has admitted that the sound of balloons popping sends her into a panic, which is especially odd, giving her bubbly personality. If you ever see her at a party, make sure to keep the balloons far away.
Hi, I'm Ariana Grande.
Steve Buscemi's journey to Hollywood fame is unique. Before he became a household name, he worked as a New York City firefighter. And when the 9/11 tragedy struck, Buscemi returned to his old firehouse to help with rescue efforts. He was an absolute hero, working side by side with his former colleagues, proving that his commitment to people goes beyond his roles on screen.
Morning of the 12th, I went to my old firehouse just to see what happened and if I could just offer any help to the firehouse. But they weren't there, and then I ended up down at the site. I still have my turnout coat and helmet and gloves, and I brought that with me, and once I found my company, ended up working with them the rest of the day.
Nicolas Cage has had some truly wild experiences, but this one takes the cake. For one of his movie roles, he bought a pet octopus. He believed that having an octopus would help him with his acting, claiming that their movement and intelligence would inspire his performance. Cage is known for being an eccentric actor, and this strange purchase fits right into his unique approach to the craft. Sandra Bullock's career has made her a household name, but did you know she speaks fluent German? She spent part of her childhood in Germany, where her stepfather worked, and she picked up the language. While her German isn't often seen in her roles, it's definitely an impressive skill that sets her apart in Hollywood. Johnny Depp is a legend on screen, but off-screen, he's a passionate collector. He owns more than 70 guitars and numerous rare paintings. Depp has said that collecting these items helps him connect with his artistic side. If you ever visit his home, you might see more guitars than you can count, perhaps even in the middle of a jam session. Mila Kunis may look like she's barely aged, but the truth is, she lied about her age to land her role on that 70s show. At just 14, she told the producers she was 18 because they were looking for older actors. When they found out the truth, they decided to cast her anyway. Guess it worked out pretty well for her.
Great, I was 14.
You were in 9th grade. They were looking for someone who was at least 18. Did you lied and told them, or you just kind of didn't tell them the truth?
I fibbed a little.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey has a laid-back approach to life, but one thing might surprise you. He refuses to wear deodorant. In interviews, he stated that he doesn't need it and still smells great. It's an unconventional choice for a Hollywood star, but it seems to work for him as he's as charming as ever, scent aside. Before Vin Diesel was racing cars and pulling off daring stunts, he was a break dancer. Diesel was a skilled dancer who performed in the early days of hip-hop, long before becoming the action star we know today. It's hard to picture him in a dance battle, but that was a huge part of his life before the adrenaline-filled roles. Lady Gaga might be known for her avant-garde style and bold music, but she's also a huge fan of the paranormal. She once bought a ghost detecting machine to search for spirits in her home. Gaga's fascination with the supernatural extends beyond her music, and she's not afraid to explore the mysterious side of life. Yes, you could say she likes to live on the edge, even with the afterlife. Hugh Jackman might be known for his gritty roles as Wolverine, but did you know he used to be a party clown? Before becoming a Hollywood star, Jackman worked as a clown at kids' parties to make ends meet. Talk about humble beginnings. Who would have thought the Wolverine was once making balloon animals and juggling for birthday parties?
Did all the typical. You worked as a children's party clown.
Yeah, I did everything.
Were you a good clown?
Good up to the age of 3.
Bill Murray is as unpredictable as his movie roles. Unlike most stars, he doesn't have an agent. Instead, he lets filmmakers contact him directly via voicemail. He has a voicemail box where potential offers are left, and if he's interested, he'll return the call. It's a strange approach for a huge star, but it works for the eccentric Murray. Before she was winning Oscars, Jennifer Lawrence worked as a horse whisperer at a farm. She spent time helping to train horses, which gave her a unique bond with the animals. This connection to animals has always been a part of her life, and it's no surprise she can relate so well to her roles in the Hunger Games. From breakdancing to ghost hunting, these celebrities prove that there's always more to the story than meets the eye. What's the most surprising fact you learned today? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more fun celebrity facts.